What's up, everybody? Mel here, and this is another episode of Vale Craftworks. Today, we are going to be making dungeon tiles. Now, admittedly, these are very basic, and this is very inexpensive. Now, how I made these? Really basic. A lot of things you guys are going to recognize by my crafting as we go forward. I like to use stuff out of the recycling bin. Now, I know that may sound a little bit like, really? But it's really just, mostly cardboard and dollar store styrofoam plates. The reason I say this is because, again, I want to keep things as cost effective as possible. So, really, for the basic two elements you're going to need here, you're going to need your basic piece of just regular old corrugated cardboard, as you can see, and a very thin piece of polystyrene, or a styrofoam plate, or a packing styrofoam if you can get them from your butcher or your local grocery store before they use them, of course. And you could really have the basis to get this going. All you need, again, is a little, also you want to get either a little bit of Elmer's glue or a little bit of hot glue. That's really the three basics that you need for this. Now, as far as the paint goes, really, there's more to come. You'll see how I built this. I'll show you as we go along. This is very simple. Did not take a lot of time. Overall, this, minus the paint drying, probably to actually do this basic piece here, just the gluing and everything, takes literally about 5 to 10 minutes at most. And then after that, it's just a matter of painting on the layers that you want to paint on, letting them dry in between. So like I said, a total time should take about 20-25 minutes, no more. And it doesn't have to be this size. I went with a 4x4, but you could go with whatever size you wanted to go with. Now, I'll say this. You'll see the grid on here, and I kept the grid on there for a reason. One, I wanted to go for a tiling effect. Two, you'll see the entire way. I put a little bit more, I don't know how well this will show up better on. I don't know if you can see the textures on the stone tiles, but there's a way I'll show you how to do that. Now, I made the last time when I was doing the plaster for the house build that I did, I actually used I used plaster mixed with a little bit of glue, so it would hold up more to the paint and just to hold on to this, cling more to the sides of the model. And that house right behind me over there, right there. One day I'll get good at pointing behind me on camera, but that's not today. So that's literally what we're going to cover. Now, the rest of this I'm kind of going to do in a little bit of you'll see how I do things. I'll show you the details, but I'm just going to play a little bit of music over that. You could watch it and use it as a little bit kind of one of those serene videos. But I'm going to say this. The process that you're going to see me use after I glue this down is, I will talk a little bit about the process right here. So I took a plaster stone that I made and I just rolled it across the surface of this to add some texturing, some uneven bits, and to make it look a little bit more worn. As well as I took a fine grade sandpaper just to the top so that the kind of shiny surface of the polystyrene plates had a little bit of more of a rough surface for the paint to adhere to better. And I think it came out really well. What I did is then I base coated in a black wash, which was just thinned black acrylic paint. Then I did a very light gray wash over using, I think it was Celestria Gray from Games Workshop. I used Abaddon Black for the first, thinned wash. And then I washed it again with a Nuln Oil from Games Workshop, which is actually it's a wash. And then actually, now I will show, you'll see a cut at the end of this where it's just holding the bottle of my Mod Podge. That's what it is. And I used Mod Podge to seal this because it gave me a non-glossy coat, and overall, these came out really well. Now, you could use EVA foam, regular, insulation foam, in about an inch and a half thick, if you want, and that's fine. I like this for my purposes because I can slide these. I can make a bunch of these, slide them into a folder, and bring them with me wherever I want to go without having to use a ton of storage space. That depends on how you want to do it. Obviously, these were designed more for, portability and travel. Not that anybody's really doing that right now, but hey, it is what it is. However, these are also very durable. I mean, this is not something that's going to easily, like bend, and even if it does, this costs 50 cents to make at most. So again, I wanted to say thank this is a lot of fun. This was actually a lot more fun than you would think it was. So I'm going to leave you with the video showing you how I did this. And you know what? I want to thank you for taking some time to come by and check this out. Hope you enjoy the video, and I will catch up with you at the end of it. entirety of building the dungeon tiles, and I hope you enjoyed that. I picked a little bit of relaxing music so you could enjoy the build and kind of get some satisfaction out of it. Trying some different formats around here, so we'll see which ones work out the best, and we'll get everything done. Kind of go with that in the future. Want to say thank you, first of all, again, for taking the time out to stop by and check out this video. We are trying to grow the channel, and if you would, hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe. It's free, and that's really all we have right now, is just like and subscribe to get the word out there. And if you do like it, please share this with your friends. Now, I do have some more things planned. I'm looking at doing one of these per week, so they're basically going to come out on either Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully the next one. I know what the next build we're going to be doing is, and the next is going to be a piece of it's going to be a piece of scenery. It's going to be a piece of terrain that is going to be for adding to your war games specifically. It's going to be two-tiered, and it's going to be a ruined building, so we're going to be working with that. And I'll show you how to do that using like I said, the same kind of materials that we've been using for here. Going to show you how to do it a little bit more on the easy way of doing it too, because I do have something that is naturally in the shape I already want it in, so it will make it a lot easier to work with as far as it goes with putting the form together. Now, I say that in my mind it should be easier. Often what's in my mind and how things actually work out are two entirely different things. So we'll see how this goes over the week, but look forward to that next week. And once again, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. That's all I have for now. So I hope you have a great week, and as always, stay well.